like Captain Abrasapucha. Still burning the midnight oil over here. We tried to do some video earlier with the GoPro. However, it is becoming a bit of a challenge because the setup for it does not allow for the vertical deal here. And because it doesn't allow the vertical deal, it does hinder my ability to do multiple things. So, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Working, man.
Yeah.
Having to make up some time. Uh, you know how we would cut the wires, for our surf plates and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Um, Worker didn't apply himself or remember how to do it or whatever. And so now I have three separate stacks, different lengths. So now I had to separate those to get them so that way when I'm bending wire, it's in their same length group. That's the best way I can say it. Hmm. All right. Oh,
The heck
man.
was that?
All right. Yeah.
The heck was that? Jeez.
That was a struggling look right there for sure.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that was three wires right there. But I have noticed too that occasionally, when they come in, like the material that they're using is a little bit stronger on others sometimes. So maybe one of them. So instead of three, I'm going to try two because I definitely don't want it to slip out of my hand and go flying or into my eye or something like that. So,
Yeah.
but we got Amy, Curtis, Roger, KTM, For Life, John Darnell, Billy. Yep. So I was.
Right. Stop that, damn it.
I'm sorry, man. It has definitely been a long, long day. I mean, I was running around, and that's kind of what sucked too, because doing all the running around I had to do, I was missing out on sales at the sign up. So you
Yeah.
guys are going to wait. They're coming in trying to get on the beach as quickly as possible. So yeah, that sucked. But
Happy birthday, Christine.
whose birthday?
I think KTM's wife.
Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday and many more. So yeah, no, that's. I will check here just a minute. Oh, it might be because I just ate about 30 minutes ago, so now it's starting to settle in. I almost got me a banana split blizzard earlier. Almost. I was like, no, I'm still trying to watch my figure. I didn't do it. Didn't do it. Mhm. Uh, hmm. Oh man, this sucks. And you? So where you at on your fire drawing so far? Your stats on that?
Oh, God. I
Tough
could find
question.
my list. It was at 200 something,
Oh wait,
220.
we got a ways to go to get you to 1,000 at least. Yeah. And the subscribers, you were at 280 something last night.
I'm at 288 now.
Yep. So, oh man, I didn't even get a chance today either to work on emails. Well, actually, I worked on emails for a little bit, but then I had to go run the errands, go get more stainless. They called me saying that my stainless arrived, so I had to run over there and get that. And I still got to go out back to start cutting it. Yeah, a lot of work still. My guy poured lead earlier today, but not a healthy amount at all. It's probably I put it all in one container instead of the three it's in, it may be half a big tray. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, Jacob's channel is Jacked Up Leatherworks. And be sure to be sharing the YouTube channel link there as well because that will really help gain more YouTubers for sure. So, uh, um, Alberto. Yeah, I'm sorry. I might have to
Dude,
go.
get some coffee or a Dr. Pepper, something.
I'm drinking Dr. Pepper from Dairy Queen. Like I said, I went to Dairy Queen earlier, and I've been. Hmm.
There's William.
What's up, William? How you doing, brother? Oh man. So
Hey, Ray.
yeah. What's up, Ray? How you doing? We are bending the wires for my surf weights, and I'm only going to do the first step here because um, I finally found the Ziploc bags I was looking for. That's why I kind of also put off making the Kingfish leaders because the 2 mil bags, the trouble hooks go through real easily. So I have to do what? That a yawn or what?
Yeah.
who, who else have I gotten, man? I know. I know y'all didn't come on to YouTube to start yawning, but my bad. Yeah.
Man. Ray, I hope you could use that knife sheath I sent you.
Yeah. Well, that's the only bad thing is, since I'm here by myself, I would have to close the store, take off to go get a 5 hour energy, and yeah. Hmm.
Go make a cup of coffee or something. Oh, no, no. Oh, you dirty bastard.
Oh, I fought it, and I fought it, and I fought it. It didn't go.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't.
can't fight them, dude.
Mm-mm. You know what? I think the other night I ate a cough drop, and that helped. I know I got some here somewhere. That might help too. Get some air circulation or whatever it may be.
Awesome. Glad to hear that, Ray.
Whew. Damn it.
I, that's right. I had a buddy of mine. He was doing a live, and he ended up his gummy bears got mixed up with a certain type of gummy bear. He ended up falling asleep on his live.
Wow. That so earlier we were live trying to sort out the GoPro deal, and so trying to figure out the angle, trying to figure out see because here's the holdback on that. One, it doesn't allow us to set up the monetization of the videos before we actually go live on it, and then two, it automatically wants to set up everything wide angle, so it goes to the regular full length, the full wide
That's because it's a
videos that
GoPro.
we're, huh?
That's because of the GoPro.
Yeah, yeah.
GoPro only shoots in wide angle.
Yeah. So um, now I was thinking if we shot it with the GoPro like that, but turn it sideways, would it still catch in that direction?
It should.
We were
What GoPro is it?
11.
It should. It should shoot sideways to where it's going to still keep you, oriented.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll be orientated in the video, but will it stay like this, or will it try to put me up and down long ways inside the actual video live?
I don't know. I've never shot through a GoPro.
Yeah. So that's the position we're at right now. I know Billy is beating his head up trying to figure this out, and I'm glad he's trying to do it because I would have already guessed. I ain't got the time or the effort to try and sit there and try to figure all that out with everything I currently got going on my plate. So, yeah. Oh man, yeah. So I got folded by a gummy. Yeah, and then he probably ate quite a bit of them. But I would think you could tell by the flavor. I mean,
because I couldn't tell the flavor difference.
oh wow, they're that good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I made that mistake once.
Yeah,
I ate like
man.
a handful of them.
How long were you out for?
Right around 18 hours
Jeez.
on a very hard wooden bench. I slept for
Ooh,
18 hours.
ooh, ooh, ooh. I've done that before. Normally, after an night out partying or whatever, come back and forget that I'm outside or whatever.
Hey, Roger.
Mm, mm. Let's see, Ray. Yeah. Tried buying me stop drinking. I just cried. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Robert, I was not used to it.
Yeah, definitely not for me. Now, I got a question that we keep asking ourselves of being able to play music in the background while we're live. I see a lot of YouTubers doing that, but how are they doing it and getting away with it without being hit with copyrights? You know what I mean?
There's actually a bunch of I think a lot of it has to do with is if you stay under a certain amount of time of that song or whatever else, you don't
Right.
get hit with it.
I would get hit with copyrights after like 10 or 11 seconds. And
Okay.
these guys are live for half an hour to an hour with the radio going on in the background. So I don't understand how that works out.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna look something up real quick.
And I did see the link that Billy posted, but that's for once you created a video. Yes, you can. There's copyright free stuff that you can add in after the fact, but that really doesn't help us if we're live. Wanting to listen to music.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sue.
What the heck is it?
Oh, you got another subscriber from Shep right there. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Thanks, Oz.
yes, sir.
There's a channel here on YouTube that has copyright free music.
So you can play the channel in the background while you're live, or is it music you add into a edited video?
Well, if you got it on your computer, yeah, you could play it in the background if you want
Hmm.
because it's all copyright free, and I'm trying to find the channel, and what I'll do is I'll actually
Send it.
when I find it, I'll send it to you in a text or something.
All right, that'll work. Well, we'll see if that works because it definitely might help. I mean, have a little bit of music in the background and stuff, and definitely not elevator music.
No, this one's got all kinds. I mean, it ranges from there it is right there.
uh, Trying for king mackerel tomorrow. What's the best way I should? Well, are you on a boat or are you on shore? If you're on a boat, I normally catch my kings by free lining baits. If I'm on shore, then I slide line for them. And still, favorite fruit or vegetables? That's a good one. Um,
Okay.
I really don't have like one specific fruit that I like or I just I gotta have it kind of deal. and same for vegetables. But I had to pick one. It'll probably end up being a banana or a pickle, just because I cramp up so much, and those normally have the potassium, so that way, or the deal, so that way I can counteract getting cramps and stuff. Because sometimes I don't stay well hydrated. So,
I just sent it to the group chat.
oh, okay. Well, let me see. On Messenger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can pull it up on Facebook over here. And let's see. And I ain't logged into my Facebook, and you know how like normally you click on the deal to like to do a search or something like that, and it can normally pop up. I actually had to type in FA just so it can do a semi search
Yeah.
for it. No, let's see. Anyway, pretty quiet over
Ray,
there.
huh?
I said pretty quiet over there.
Yeah, it's because he's in his bedroom.
Oh, and then he
So
opens up the door. Ta-da!
right,
What's up,
Ray
Mr.
on.
Broom?
Yeah,
Oscar, Brian?
cool.
Wanting to fish. I'm getting a pit fish. What are your thoughts on it? Well, there's millions of fish out there. What fish are you trying to do? Saltwater, freshwater, dangerous, not dangerous, pretty looking?
I will tell you this: if you have a freshwater tank, they're easier to maintain, easier to keep alive. Saltwater tanks have prettier fish, but they're harder to maintain.
True that. Yep, yep. Come on. My computer is sitting here debating if it wants to work or not.
Right, Oscar?
That man. Wow. Okay. Messenger, right? Yeah. Messages. Nope. That's
Yeah, the
not.
team chat.
Okay. Let me see. Got it. I think I got it. Do. Oh, I did get a picture out from Caldwell Pier earlier today. They got quite a bit of baits ran, and actually they luckily they got them in when they did because the wind is starting to pick up over here and stuff like that. So, uh, am I staying up Friday after 6 p.m.? Up or open? 7 hours of copyright free, 11 hours of copyright free. Wow.
Yeah,
Let's see.
and he's got hundreds of videos that's got the music for it.
Okay, so yeah, he's got over 100,000 subscribers
Mm-hmm.
and only 300 videos posted.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Let's see what we
He hit
got
the
here.
market though.
The what?
He hit the market.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see if we can get some music going here. Mm-mm. No, too slow. Too slow. I need something with a little bit more beat to it or some rock. Let's see.
There's some in there. You just got to search through them,
Mm,
and there's a lot of them.
Uh,
Thanks, Robert.
let's see.
No.
I'm kind of getting into them, but then I'll fast forward it a little bit and
Yeah. That's why I'm saying you got to go through and you got to find the ones you like and, and use those.
sounds like a little bit of a darker music right there. I like that one. I like that. That and we also have Team Real Locals channel as well. We can do his music too because I've got permission to use that as well. So,
What's up, Homer?
oh yeah, I definitely need to. Let's see.
Well, there you go. Just play his music in the background.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Team Real Locals. Let's see. Go to his channel. I wonder if I've subscribed on the computer. It should be. If not, he'll get another subscription.
If you're signed in the same as you are in your phone, then yeah, you're already subscribed.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I am. Let's see. So you got to go to his
Playlist.
playlist. Yeah. Team songs. Let's see. It's video dedicated. And I did so. Like I said, out there. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Edgar has a point here
What's
with
that?
Travis Spencer. Get with him because he has
Right.
music playing in the background in his videos too.
Uh huh.
I would get
And
with him
and
and see what he says.
he's part of that Shark Radio deal, right? That that radio station.
If I remember right.
Hmm.
It's been a while.
Yeah. And fish understand human jokes. Well, I'm pretty sure they believe in aliens like we do.
hmm
Let's see. Activity, no fish don't have the cognitive capacity to comprehend human jokes. Um, I would have to beg to differ only because we're sitting there and they play with their lines, like make this one go off and then make this one go off and make this. And so we're up there running and running and running. I truly believe they have a sense of humor. That or they're, hey, Carl, go check out that line real quick. Oh, man.
Well,
Yeah, I've seen where they do like kite setups as well too. They can put baits on the surface away from where they're fishing without actually having a drift and stuff like that too. So let's see, break it down. What is that? Hmm. Okay, that Travis Spencer. All right. Yeah, I got him as a friend on Facebook. I'll have to see if he'll we can do that. There. But I think it'd be cool too that we are playing Team Real Loco's channel as well because it'll help him get some views and stuff like that. So
Well, what the hell?
country and some blue runners. Hmm. Yeah, that's one of blue runners for us has always been a really good one for kingfish. For me, skipjack have been the like ultimate bait for when I want to catch monster sized kingfish. Catching skipjack out there is top notch right there. I've actually put on like a almost a 3 foot long skipjack and had like a 50 something inch king take it pretty much as soon as it got in the water. I went to set the drag on the fight rod and it took off screaming right there. It didn't even get a chance. But again, too, there are other days when nothing will happen, and then you put a itty bitty bait out there, and they go for the little bait right there. Yeah, Monday. There you go. Yeah. So I'm actually waiting on a deal. We had two reels drop shipped to a customer. They wanted two left-handed HX Raptor MC pluses, and they got right-handed ones with it. So how do you put a worm on a hook? Very carefully. Hmm.
Breakdown by Seven Music. It is great, and there's no copyrights.
For the share. Feel
Let's
free
see.
for share. Hmm. Well, I'm in front of my computer, but I'm also trying to get this work done real quick. I've got to bend all these wires. I want to clean up those weights to find out like how much it actually cost me to have him out there for 5 hours, and that wasn't good. I even went like when he was breaking the weights loose.
Yeah.
I just something told me to go touch the weight. I went and touched the weight, and they were cold, cold. So it tells you that batch of weights sat in there for X amount of time, over 30 minutes, for the mold to get cold, for that weight to get cold, like it was cold.
Wow.
And I just looked at him. I was like, "Turn off the propane, like let's go." So, and then he was trying to say that he was having trouble with the deal, but again, I try to help those that are trying to help themselves, but you also got to draw the line at some point when trying to help somebody and all their it's like a drowning victim. If you go out and try to help them, they can actually drown you. You know what I mean? So you got to
Hmm.
know what you're doing, and there's only so much you can do to help that person. So, um,
Yeah.
and I told him, I said, you know me, dude. Like it takes a lot for me to sit there and say, you know what, I just don't need you.
Yeah.
And
That's for sure.
and yeah, I told him, I said, bro, I can't do it anymore. Like I can't. I said, man, I feel bad, but he goes, no, you can't feel bad. He's like, you got to run a business, you got to make profit. I'm like, yeah, I know
Yeah.
that, but at the same time, it's still who I am. Like, I care about people and try to do the right thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, yes, I'm bending the wires for my surf weights. This is the initial, or this is the second step. First step was cutting the wire, sanding down the edges, and then bending it over here. So yeah.
There.
There you go.
Had to give me
But
some more
I
lemonade.
do what?
Said I had to get me some more lemonade.
What's that beards? What is that? All I see is beards. I don't see what's underneath it. Beards do good. Nice. Yes, sir. And now that like it's gotten lower down here on my beard, I've been getting a lot more compliments on it and stuff like that. So
Now imagine if you'd actually listened to me and actually used beard products.
well we got to get with the company and see what's up because I know as soon as I do and it starts looking good, then I've got to have some kind of way to also profit off of it as well. So
I'm not saying selling it in the shop. I'm just saying for you.
I know, but that's what will end up happening. Like if it starts doing good and people notice, they're going to want to buy the products as well, and you know that could be another way for me to sell something here in the shop that we do use and we believe, and you know,
You want an all natural, like beard oil and stuff?
more likely,
Go
yeah,
with,
yeah.
go with Dr. Nick then.
Dr. Nix, Nix or Nicks. Pardon me.
There ain't no pardon me. Let's see.
Yeah. No, not Indian. Full blooded Texan.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah. Definitely human.
No, you're not.
I mean, right? We're just part of the matrix. See, Dr. Nick. So Nicks. All right. We'll have to check that. Well, see, and we
Because
don't
I
know who's on the
actually,
left because sometimes what we see here is not the same thing what they see there. 'Cause didn't we talk about that one time?
well, I don't know. More than likely.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got authentic Indian blood in our bloodline. Um, my grandfather on my mom's side actually spoke Apache and Comanche. And when he started talking, I was just looking at him like weird, and then he said that means this and this means that, and like their whole family, or my grandfather and all of them, like even for me, like I barely got any hair, like you can see it because I'm so white right now. But if I was a little darker, you wouldn't even be able to see my hair. It's like I really got real thin hair. Also, too, like my mom, jet black hair like that. I mean, she's finally getting white hairs and stuff like that. But she wasn't until like her 60s or late 50s before she started getting white hairs. So,
Yeah,
and these white hairs, I earned them another way.
I'm not. I'm not. Nope, not doing it.
Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, nope. Oh man, let's see. Where's the fellow with the cap from? You were actually from Texas, weren't you, Jacob?
I was born in Arizona, moved to Texas.
Okay. Yep.
Uh oh.
No, I think you had it right the first time. We have too much fin. Yeah.
I hear Daniel.
Oh, he's gonna come fire everybody. You better start getting back to work. Hmm.
Ugh. You gonna
Ooh.
get out of bed? No. Okay.
Did he go back to his room? What's up, guys? If y'all are new to the channel, I'm Team Hard Life Captain Albert Sakucha. This is Jacob from Jacked Up Leatherworks, and we have a 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. Some lights outside like a tow truck. I know it ain't for my truck. Yeah. So, our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway is coming up, guys. We're getting about 500 new subs every 28 days, and sometimes we'll get actually more. So once we do that, we are going to be giving away a lot of prizes. Actually, I was trying to. Hopefully tomorrow, I'll be bringing on Sharkotic onto the channel as a live. Um, he's going to help us with our Friday fire drawing. But if it works out, we might be doing the StreamYard. Might I say that might because the gear that he's using is not a regular computer. It's an actual. He sent me a picture of it and what it was. So we're looking into it. But it should allow us to communicate and stuff like that on it, and we'll definitely go from there. So yeah, I need two numbers. Where are you at now, KTM? I don't really know too much about TikTok to be able to go live on there or what their parameters are for that. So, but I did see on YouTube that you got to have at least 50 subs to go live. So,
Like 100 or
huh?
1,000. It's like 100 or 1,000 on TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok? I was talking about YouTube.
YouTube is just 100.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why that came into my head for right now. So
And
I
but
need
see,
200 more.
that's why I like StreamYard. I didn't have to wait.
Right. Right.
And you could only have like 100 people watching.
On StreamYard.
No, on YouTube, if you have like just over 100 followers when you can go live, you could only have like it only has room for like 100 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that. Platform to be able to talk. I heard there's a platform like that allows you to do YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, go live to all of them at the same time. So yeah, that's the platform that I was talking to him about, and I was like, well, dude, I want to know what that platform is, so that way we can save a lot of time and effort and nail all three of them or all of them, at the same time.
Yeah, that one for for StreamYard to go through um all eight.
But how much would it be
uh,
if you did that?
that's what I'm gonna pull up here real quick. Let's see. Mhm.
Thing I gotta shut it down.
So for a year,
Are you
it's 400 something a year.
$400 a year?
But
Think we
with
can
that,
make that up.
you could have two cameras running at the same time. So you could be at your desk, or you could have a camera set up at your desk, and you could have a camera set up over there at your spooling station.
Hmm.
So, and all you'd have to do, or you could just click it for that camera, and it'll turn that one on, and you wouldn't have to worry about turning this one off at your desk. It's vice
Just
versa. It just allows you to run two cameras.
I guess I'm gonna have to get to that level to be able to, just click over, and save me time and effort of having to set it all up and already have it pre-set up in that fashion. I know Jeffrey from the microscope. He was actually trying to get me set up like that, but I just didn't have enough for all the camera angles that we wanted to do. So,
Yeah,
but I
that
think
with that one, you could stream to 8 destinations. So Facebook, uh, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or whatever the hell it's called now,
mhm.
and a couple others. So
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to finally make that jump just to truly make it happen. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and the best way that we found doing it is running your webcams or whatever through your computer,
yeah.
and they do sell the wireless cams for your computer, so you don't have to be connected to your computer.
Mhm.
Um, those are a little bit pricey, um, but I mean, hell, I think even with the GoPro 11 that you have, you might be able to run it through that camera through StreamYard.
Yeah. Billy was talking something about that, but yeah, that I would have to go live on the computer and then transfer it over to that, or connect it with a hardwire to the computer to make it do that or whatever. So um, it's definitely our next level of growth for us to be able to do something like that, and I think now is a good time, especially since we're getting so many views through here. I mean, to open up to other platforms for all the other guys that aren't on YouTube at that same time will definitely really open up more doors for us. Up, up, up. Y'all hear it? It's such an awesome song.
Now, see, the only thing that like the older GoPros, the only thing with those is if you had them like what we're doing here, and you're using the GoPros for it, it would actually get hot like your phone does.
Mm.
But I think with the GoPro 11s, they got it to where it doesn't do that. But because they were made for action, to have
Mm.
the wind always pulling them off, so just sitting there, they would actually heat up. So yeah,
Man.
they would shut off.
So that you're talking about during the lives in general, or live with somebody else on it?
Just having the camera on.
Well, that one we went what over a little over an hour before we
Mhm.
we shut it down because I had to go for some reason, and it still
Yeah,
had
well,
13% battery.
that's actually not bad. But that's what I say. In the older ones, you had that problem. The 11 shouldn't have that problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You said the older ones. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. The other one, man. The older ones, it was like you had it. You record for a few or a few minutes, and you had to shut it down, and then um, because we didn't offload all the material on it and stuff like that, because when you recorded on those, it recorded to the SD card at the same time, so it
yeah,
filled them both up with the same footage, and then you pull out the SD card, download it all, but you didn't delete it off the GoPro itself. You would fill up real quick.
yeah.
So,
Hey,
and we didn't find that out.
Whiskey's wondering if you have an Avid 50EX 3 speed.
No, I don't. I got one coming in, but it's already sold. Yeah, Walter bought it actually, so it's on the way, and we can have one drop ship to you because they still have them in stock. So
Yeah.
take a day or two to get to you.
Yeah, KTM. You're right. It never. Yeah, especially I had the original GoPro, the first one,
Mm.
and that dang thing, the battery. You were lucky if the battery lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah. Great footage. Just the battery wouldn't last.
Yeah.
That was the bad thing. So you would do short little skits, and then that would be it. And then you had to have extra batteries laying around. So,
Hmm.
oh, did y'all hear that? I popped it twice. We've actually bought two extra batteries, and we also have the holder that actually is the battery itself. So it'll give you another hour. Or actually, Billy knows it was either another hour or another 2 hours of uh, battery life or whatever. So.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. These new GoPros and the stuff they're coming out for them. I mean, you're basically you're getting an action camera, but I mean, you're also getting so much more. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I want to have you spool it with 200-pound mono top shot. How long? I can order it or place the order tonight. I actually got to order another reel, another LX. So I can order with that. I probably would get it by Monday, Tuesday next week. So yeah, it could be pretty quick.
Welcome back, John.
What's up, John? How you doing? 40 minutes. See that? Yep, that was one of the things why I never really got into the GoPros because the battery life, and then
Yeah.
you had to have somebody look at you to be able to tell that if it was recording or not recording, and stuff like that. And sometimes when you're in the action, and that happened to me one day, man. We were on the Kingfish, we were on the Reds, we were on the Shark, and I recorded all the footage in between each catch. Like I turned it on for me to cast out, bait my hook, and all of that, and then I turned it off for each hookup. Like, oh, that sucks so bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I actually have an attachment for a GoPro. I think, but
um, on, go ahead.
it's an aluminum little stand or it's aluminum attachment for the bottom,
Yeah,
and so it actually absorbs a lot of the heat and takes it off of the camera.
that's pretty smart. Uh, no, Russell was talking about the. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that on that. Oh no, that the holder you can actually set it up to where it'll use up the battery life off the holder before it actually use the life off the GoPro, or
Yeah.
you use all the battery life off the GoPro and then go to the holder and stuff. But yeah, it all interconnects on there.
Yeah, they're getting pretty technical.
All right, whiskey. Yep, I'll be here for a while. Actually, I've got uh, another
Hey,
fisherman coming
Detroit.
in here in a bit. He's probably next few minutes should be rolling up. He wants to buy shark bait because they're going fishing this weekend for shark. I know a lot of guys are out there this weekend putting out bait. So uh, good luck to them. Hopefully they stay safe and land some monsters. 3 speed 50 is actually, let's see the price on that.
What, 700, 800?
701.99
Yeah.
for the EX. The EXW 3 speed is 752.
Hey, Detroit.
There you go. Well, what's up, Detroit? How you doing? Moyer bending wire for my surf weights. Give you a little idea of how much I've already bent.
That is one job I did. Oh God, I loved it when you would bend them.
Y'all didn't have to worry about it, yeah.
I didn't mind. I'd rather pour them things than sit there and bend them wires.
Yeah, yeah. That or the guys when they bend them, they would come out like this, like that much longer, and I'm like, it's the attention to detail, bro.
See, and that's why I liked it because when you would bend them like that, I never really had to trim all that much off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I was trying to get the formula perfect on that, so that way when we inserted the cross member on it, you didn't have to cut anything afterwards. That was
Yeah.
my game plan. Like I got all the math into it to where when you drop the two pieces in, that all four legs were exact. You didn't have
Yeah.
one that was way off. You know what I mean? You'd have them all four. That way, as soon as
Yeah.
you were done pouring, you cleaned them off, taped them, and you were good to go. You didn't have to actually go through the cutter for a second time. But trying to get the guys to understand that when they also put in the wire, they got to do it a certain way. And when they didn't do that, it would leave them like that.
Yeah.
They would be off angle. So when you put them all together, you had to trim off two or three. Three when they didn't bend these even. So when they're done, they're supposed to be even, same length. A little bit like that.
Hey, Archer. Right, Detroit? I can always tell when he was tired too, because the legs would actually, as when you got at the top of the pile, the legs would be off just a little bit more. And the deeper you got into the pile is when he first started, it would almost all be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that definitely. But then also too, that was how many thousands of wires later.
Yeah.
I know one of the guys one time was talking about I can do it just as fast, if not better, and this and that. And I was like, all right, well, if you can do it, I'll pay you time and a half for your pay. So, but you got to beat me, and they all got to be right. Like you can't go back and have to rework them and stuff like that. If you do, you have to rework them on your own time. All right, all right, all right. Okay. I'd go check with the customers. I'd come back, and they stayed there the whole time. Yeah, they knew not to mess with me after that. Yep. Because we were all one of the things we were also checking, and I'll show y'all real quick. They were trying to speed up the process, and they would do it like this, right?
Yeah.
Now, I tell them you still have to come back and make it skinny like that. And they'd have a big old stack, and I said, "You're still halfway done." I said, "Mine, I'm done." And then by the time you go, "Oh, I'll do it, I'll do it," I was like, "Okay." So I just kept going because mine were done right the first time. So,
Yeah.
but I also got the 1/8 gauge in today too, so I'll be
Mm.
bending them. Those are a pain in the butt right there for sure.
Yeah.
Last little stack. Well, see, if he would have did them all like this, it'd have been perfect. I'd have been like, all right, cool. Like, but I had to waste an extra 10 minutes sorting all three different levels. I mean, it was like this, but a whole bunch of them. I mean, it was. Getting her done though. Yep. Where
Be right back.
the what?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check on Daniel.
All right. All right. Well, see, that's the thing. This is solid stainless steel, 332 wire. And for you to go back and cut them again, what ends up happening is you make that wire shorter. And then at the end, you're going to have weights that are this much shorter than the rest. And then if they didn't have them all aligned at the end of the day, they would be that much shorter. So you could definitely, and I've had guys try that. And, instead of a weight being full length like this, it'll end up being like this. It'll be like you could tell that one side was got trimmed down way much, and the loop would be good, or the loop would be way down here, and the legs are super super long. So yeah, Uh, the wires originally start out at 36 inches. After that, I can't. I don't share that information because that is my formula math on doing my surf weights and stuff like that. I'm making the frameworks for my surf weights. They end up looking similar to this, and this is the 116 gauge, either the 332nd. I don't think I have one sitting up here. Actually, you know what? I got some 332nds over here. Give me a second. So they would end up looking like this one. This is a 332nd gauge. That is the wire that I'm building right here. And you can also tell it's not much to y'all, but to me it is. Like you can see the thinness of my loop here compared to theirs. Yeah. There's zero in there, right? Say, what is the purpose of surf weights? Say, me. Actually, we use these where there is no rock and it's all sand. Um, so what you end up doing is like if you have multiple lines out there when you cast out and land in the sand, they won't drift over going with the current. So that way, if you're fishing on a pier, if you see in our videos, the lines are all side by side by side by side. Well, they don't get crossed out because they're using surf weights that grip the sand and stay in place. So that's why we use the surf weights. And it helps out big time. So that way, also too, you can uh, cast out and it doesn't drift back in on you after you do the cast and stuff like that with the current, wind, or waves. That's how we're able to fish into the wind when we're fishing on the pier or fishing on the beaches down here. So 99% of the time, the wind comes from offshore to the land, and that is the best fishing for us. So yes, rough water, rough. Ooh. Ouch! Ooh, that hurt. That hurt.
What'd you do?
I lost the wire and I slapped myself on the chest with it.
Ow.
Oh, that hurt. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. We're using weights like this. Let's see.
So now, Detroit, what I'm going to be doing is I'm holding that fire raffle on the 4th. The leather class is May 4th.
What time are you going to do your fire raffle or start your fire raffle at?
I think I said 8.
8 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 7 o'clock your time.
So hold on. Let me see. Um, and that is on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When you go live on your channel, are you using your phone or you use your computer?
I'll be on my computer with my webcam.
Oh, okay. Oh, so even if I wanted to go live with you, I would have to be on the computer through that StreamYard, right? No.
That's the thing with StreamYard. You can invite people that don't have StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
They could actually be on their phone.
Hmm.
So that's one of the good things about it.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. There, Stephen. These surf weights are exactly for that as well. We used to use copper weights, but we also learned too after a while they could only take so much. I don't know if you saw that or not. It spun out of my hand real quick. Um,
I'm gonna have to rewatch the live just to see that.
oh man, I smacked myself pretty good a little while ago. So can you see the marks?
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, yeah. That one Rose caught me pretty good. So when we tell you we put blood, sweat, and tears, hey, we legit on it. We legit on it. Especially with the kingfish rigs, the shark leaders, and stuff like that. Even the little ones, man, you hook yourself all the time. You know what I mean? So somehow, some way, you're hooking yourself, cutting yourself. Yeah. All right.
I've actually heard them called that.
The what?
The weights. I've actually heard them. I heard someone one time call them the Sputnik weights.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess we went through all the songs already, so I'm gonna go back through them again. We'll just keep going back through them and replaying them. So I need to, I guess, create a playlist off of them and stuff like that. That would be nice. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you if you weren't busy that night, if you wouldn't mind coming on with me.
for that night,
Yeah.
hell yeah, I'm game. Definitely game. I was actually thinking maybe we can go live like an hour before on my channel, just reminding people of it, and then we cut off and go to your channel.
Okay.
Or that way, yeah, yeah. I want to see you go over 1,000, eat like way over 1,000. I want to see it. So
That'd be
that
nice.
would be awesome. Huh?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Now well, you're only through Cash App, so you'll be able to see the funds immediately, which is good. For me, when I do our videos here and they do through the super chats, I have to wait till the 21st before I get paid. So
Yeah.
all those fire drawings, like basically, I'm having to come out of pocket until the money gets into my account on the 20th. Basically, it equates to the 22nd is when I
Yeah.
finally do get the money. So.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's all right. It's all right. It's still at the end of the day, it's still helping me through the YouTube channel too because the channel is recognizing the amount of super chats that are coming through, so it does help me with my page. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it does.
I'm totally good with that. So
Yeah.
yeah, and we actually we sell our surf weights, guys. If y'all are thinking about buying some or wanting to try them out, you got to remember, do not use them where there's any kind of rocks. There's rocks. 99% of the time, you will not get them back.
No.
So it's normally
Especially the.
sand or where there's seaweed that you want to keep your bait in place. Um, we've actually sent our weights up to the guys on the East Coast and even in Florida, and they'll get their buddies or their neighbor like fishing buddies together, and they'll buy like 40 or 50 of them at a time, and I ship them all in one box, and then they split them up once they get over there, and they
Yeah.
do it because they last so long. And then when it comes down to tournament time, and that was kind of what I was talking about a little while ago, when we used to use the copper weights, if you tighten down your anchor rod too much, you would actually break the weight loose. So yeah,
Dang, William.
yeah. No, he's on fire on that. But I sent him an email earlier. I don't know if he's responded yet or not. And if he hasn't, then I gotta ask. Hold on. Let's see.
What size are you looking for, KTM?
Oh, okay. It a lot of times everybody asks me questions on the channel and or through the email, and then I end up talking about it on the live, and then I'm going back through and I don't know who I talked to or can remember all the time. So I go back and answer, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you already answered that last time." Cool. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with doing double diligence on it. You know what I mean? Because uh,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. It does take a lot of people to take time out of their day to send an email, even if it's only a couple of minutes. Man, they could have went somewhere else to ask that question. So I
Yeah.
definitely.
KTM
Okay,
wants to know
KTM.
how much.
How much? How big was that weight? What weight was that?
Hopefully, it was a big one.
At least a 4 pounder.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Holy crap!
Jeez,
Take it easy,
yeah.
Robert.
All right, Robert.
Damn. That's a lot of money for a weight.
Wow. So what kind? How heavy was that weight? Like, all right. So I finished off that batch. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You're yawning.
You started it.
What are you living in the past for, bro?
What?
All right. So y'all ready for this? I'm gonna show y'all.
You better have your pants on still.
Huh? What'd you say?
You said, "Are you all ready for this?" And I said, "You better have your pants on still."
Wow. Yeah. No. Uh, hold on real quick. I need to. All right. So I got it. I got it. I know what I got. So remember the pans when I poured them? This pan was like this,
Yeah,
right? In about 2 hours, 3 hours of work.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put the camera down a little lower so you can see the pan empty, right? This is 5 hours of work for this individual. Like barely over the pan. 5 hours.
Take it easy, KTM.
That is.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, Will. Okay, so on yours, William, when I started going through your emails, what I don't know what was going on, but it would show like three, like email one, email two, email three, and then all the pictures down there. So I was scrolling down and I was counting them and checking through them and stuff like that, and then I deleted. Well, I was like 10 deep, and I was like, I wonder, and I clicked on the second little deal there, and another rack rolled up. I was like, oh my god! I was like, So I've probably deleted about 1,000 of your entries. So what I need you to do is I'm gonna delete everything that I have right now. If you can resend all the emails, just forward them again. Now I know how to work it, and I'm gonna have to sit there and recount everything. And
You poor bastard.
yeah, my bad. My bad. I was like, man, the numbers ain't adding up. The number. So I was like, I wonder, and I clicked on it. I was like, oh crap. I was like, oh man. So yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Looks like
yeah.
you need to move
So,
them to production pay instead of hourly.
see, and I was telling them that I was like, how about this? Like, um, y'all go buy. I'll get y'all hooked up to buy the lead, buy the stainless, buy the propane. I already have the molds. I have the place, so I'll charge you X amount, whatever I pay for this location. I'll rent it out for the exact same price. I'm not trying to make any money off of that. You'll pay what I pay for the lead and stainless and propane and all of that, and I'll just buy the pieces off of you when you're done. When they're clean, they're done, they're ready to go. Oh no, no, we can't do that. I'm like, well, why not? Like, you want me? Well, you're the owner, so it's okay for it to come out of my pocket when y'all mess things up. Well, you're the owner. Like, no, that's not how this works. Like, I'm employing you. I need you to do the right thing or do it the way I'm telling you to do it. Because if you don't and it fails, then it's on you, not on me. But if you do it the way I told you to do it, then I have nobody else to blame but me because you did exactly how I told you to do it. And I
Yeah.
don't mind coming out of pocket for my own mistake. I mean, when you make a mistake, you pay for it out of your own pocket. But
Mm-hmm.
doing it on your own and no, yeah, yeah. Caitlin, Jesus loves us all, not just us. Loves us all. Yes.
Did
Oh,
you empty
so
your
yeah.
trash bin on your email?
So what?
Did you empty your trash bin on your email?
Oh, no,
Yours.
no, I don't think I did. Hold on, let me see.
They might all still be in there then.
They sure are. Like
There you
they're
go.
all there. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you don't have to send them now. But what I'm going to have to do is delete them all so I can find them all in one spot. Because otherwise, well, no, I'll count all the ones in the deleted. And then when I go back into the regular email, then I'll delete those and then they'll go in there. Okay. Now we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Cool.
But just
But the
remember, they're only there
counts,
for a little while.
like what's a little while?
30 days, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I just started counting on his. It's only been like a week, maybe two, that he's been going after it. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, okay. So
Hey, Dulé, what's up? Uh,
I gotta do it.
Curtis, do you have PayPal?
Yep. All right. So what I'm gonna do while I'm breaking these apart, I'm gonna go and split them up into where they're supposed to go, so I don't have to worry about. Well, you don't even have that much weight in here anyway. It's not like me when I had so much in there. Yeah. Okay. But the egg weights, I'm definitely. It's even pouring a mold that we don't need. Like, okay, so this y'all can see we got that's the eighth ounce, 3/8, quarter or no, eighth ounce, quarter ounce, 3/8, half ounce, and 3/4 ounce. So it's pouring on a mold that we don't even use anymore. But can't really throw it because I mean they're good weights. I mean, you poured them out, but it's not the size that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the 3/4 in the production so we can pour a lot of those at one time.
Yeah.
And
What's the
yeah,
question, Budsville?
that's a $5 rod right there. Yep. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Okay, so Budsville's asking fishing reel grease. Is it good for anything else like in automotive or draws? No, it's not a dumb
Draws or
question.
drawers?
I want to say drawers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can use it in other things, but I wouldn't put it where it would demand like high temperature. Like I wouldn't put it where your brake pads go or anything like that. You know, I know they have moving parts in there that heat up. Like the reels don't get the extreme heat that you normally would get in an automobile. So I would be real cautious on that. And to be honest with you, I'm not a real tech, real tech. Like I know guys that would be all over that like white on rice, but I normally I got away from cleaning reels a long time ago because as soon as you open one and a spring would fly, you just kind of twiddle your thumbs there for a minute and just like put the reel into a Ziploc bag and wait till you went and got another spring, and then you would
Yeah.
take it to a qualified person who knows how to do
Yeah.
it. Now the Abbots, don't get me wrong, I will clean those. Those I will clean. Those are so easy to clean. They really are. So yeah, no. See that, and also too, I would have to say I wouldn't do it just because real grease is about probably 80 times more expensive than cheap vehicle grease. You know, they charge you $10 for a little tube like this of grease for a fishing reel. Hello? Yeah. Okay, I'm still here. Hi, thank you. I thought he was already here. He was already calling. Yeah, no, that would be another reason why I definitely wouldn't use it. I mean, I know I've seen automobile grease, a big old tub like this for like $10, but you get a little tube like this for a reel, it's like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Would
Okay, I
watch
have a
that.
question for you, Albert.
Yeah.
Since the Abbott reels are so easy to clean and grease up and everything else, how come you don't do it?
No time. No time. Like, I mean, you see how late I'm working now? Just trying to keep up with what I got going. You start telling people, hey, we'll charge you, $25 to clean a reel. Dude, we did that one time. We had 1,000 reels come in a week.
Night, Curtis.
Yeah, no. Mm. Yep. Curtis, you
Yeah,
have a good one, boss. I think it was pretty
Bugs.
boring for him today. He didn't have
Yeah.
Billy in here to rile him up.
Night,
Yep.
Amy.
Yep. That too. Yep. If something goes wrong, then I'm to blame on it. So,
Yeah.
and that's another big reason right there, like why I don't um, spool reels with the worm guide using the worm guide, because you never know when that thing's going to go out. It could be two spins away from catastrophe, and you don't know that just by handling the reel. You know what I mean? Especially if it's empty and doesn't have any line on it. Now they bring it in and it's all piled up on one side. You know it's already going out. But if it's empty, you have no idea what lifespan that worm guide is at. So that's why in none of my spooling videos will you ever see me using the worm guide for it. And then there was a lot of people like, oh no, that's bad, that's that. Dude, we go out to the field and just fine. So
I always took
yeah.
mine off.
No, I would, but I'm saying my customers,
Yeah.
bringing them in. Yeah, different story right there. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. So do you work on Reels, Budsville, or are you just making that comment of that would be the problem that we would be looking at? Because yes, I agree. Definitely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Doing the guess. What is the total weight of each panel? No, I'm not. I mean, y'all can guess, but you know, 5 pounds, 10 pounds ain't gonna be that hard to guess. Like my pans, it was over 100 pounds. Like that, that. Yeah, I was so angry. I just got real quiet, real quiet. I just kind of bided my time, getting him here to the shop, make sure everything got unloaded, and I feel bad. Like I honestly feel bad that I had to let him go because he does when he's working, he's good. But you have to take that average of when he's good and then when he's bad. You know what I mean? Which one's greater? Which one?
Yeah.
And that's because too, like we was talking about arrays and this and that. So we'll start doing what I'm telling you to do, how I tell you to do it. Like pay attention, and then the wires was one. The trays was another. Like multiple things, and then I drive out there, and he's out there having a fist fight by himself, and he was going at it like the whole. It takes me about a minute or two from when I can catch him in vision to drive up to my building because they have to go so slow. And I drive up and he's still going at it, and so I honk at him, and he's ready to fight over here. And then he realizes it's me, and then he goes inside and starts breaking the weights. And I go in and I put my hand on him, and I'm like, "Bro, they're cold." Jacob, when you start pouring weights, it takes forever for these weights to get cold.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah, and when they're cold to the touch, how long was he out there fighting with by himself? Yeah,
That's over a half hour.
over. Yeah, over. Yeah. I
Cool to
mean,
the touch.
cold
You're looking
like
in.
they are now, cold to the touch because they've been in the AC even more. But like I went like that, and I mean,
Yeah, that's 35, 45 minutes.
yeah, and 5 hours right here, done. Like, yeah, sucks.
Good God, William.
What happened?
2,671 shares
That's
for
that's
William.
the screenshot that I got from him earlier on the amount of pictures that he was. I think it was deleting or whatever. Finally, and I was like, hold on, I was like, hold on, like and I totally forgot
Yeah.
about the trash bin on there. So yeah, I have not deleted off the trash bin, so I'll be able to go through that. But yeah, a lot of his emails come through, and each email will have about 30 screenshots in every single one of them. And again, too, I went to his Facebook, and you can go like a, and just all the whole feed is just he's putting in the work. He's putting in a lot of work. So, but yeah, no, again, bluegrass, you see, he had to do a lot of catching up. Bluegrass got on it from the beginning and has been working on it and stuff like that for a long time. So yeah, no, definitely got that in mind of that participation award, and that one is seriously going out for those that go above and beyond. Another one right there. And even to get that one weight off, I'm gonna have to cut it right there and just to salvage one weight because that one's busted. This one's busted, so we can throw the whole wire in at the end of the day, or not even worry about it at this point. So yeah, no jumping jack flash over here, bro. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I might be actually getting a big account going here pretty soon.
Hell yeah,
For
man.
for a music shop out in California.
Nice.
So,
Make sure you
and
get paid first.
yeah, and I can't remember who. I know that somebody who was on here. Somebody said something about a music shop, and I can't remember who it was.
Oh, last night they were talking about the guitar straps or something like that.
Yeah. Last night or the night before or something like that. But they got a hold of me yesterday.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Awesome.
So
Good deal. Hell yeah. Like to hear the big moves like that getting made, bro. That's awesome. So,
yeah, and
and a little heads up, guys. I have not checked on lottery tickets. With everything, literally everything I had going on today, I was running at about 150 miles an hour all day today. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, what threw me off is they came in like it was like multiple emails in one email. So that's what threw me off, and I didn't know that it did that until I got curious, and because I was looking at the number, I was like, man, I know he's done more than this, and that's when I kind of stumbled upon that. Yeah. As you can tell, I don't really live in my emails, and I've never taken it to this kind of level of emailing and stuff like that. So this is a whole new ball game. But even then, too, like Toby, I took pictures the other day because one of the videos had a comment on there, and I think it was from Bluegrass. Bluegrass actually commented that he shared the video. And so normally when I do see that I haven't responded to a comment on there, I'll go through that video while I'm in it and comment on it. I sent
yeah,
screenshot after screenshot because Toby did that. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" Da, 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 da. He had like 15 comments on there, unanswered, unresponded to. And this was like a year or two ago. And I took screenshots and I sent it to him. I was like, "Hey, bro, they barely popped up." And he goes, "Man, that was a long time ago." So it's like, yeah, YouTube.
yeah,
So I can just imagine how much lost viewage or subscribers that I have not gotten because YouTube keeps dropping the ball on that. I'm just, it just, and I've even found some from other people, a single comment, hey, what do you think about this, and this? I'll do a, hey, man, I'm just now seeing the comment, explaining to them, and some of them get back to me, some don't. But it just, like I know I pride myself on always checking all the deals, and I mean, y'all have seen me hours on end going through all and trying to answer all the comments, and for YouTube to drop the ball on me like that kind of strikes a nerve too. But I can't complain too much because YouTube has helped me, you know, stay
yeah,
functioning a lot and go through it all. But still, I know that I'm still being restrained on my growth and all of that, which sucks. So yeah. Okay, the wires that I was doing earlier was for surf weights. These are just regular weights here. So yes, sir, true that. So, but I'm like what we were talking about at the beginning of the video. If we can get that program set up to where I can go live on multiple other platforms, I think that would be a serious break for us to be able to do to get a lot more viewers on it and stuff like
yeah,
that. So I'm definitely with Russell's help, man, because him and Jeff that have come by and helped me out on that kind of thing. I literally could not do it without those guys, putting forth the effort to, putting it together. Because I'm honest, I'm not some computer guru that can figure it out most of the time. So, nope,
hey,
no, we're
Luciano.
not. Nope, we're just good friends right there, bro. My brother from another mother, right there. What's up, Luciano? Uh,
I didn't know that.
the what?
Oh, William.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, so it only shows the link, so that means they would have to get out of Twitter to go to YouTube, which would be good because then we'll draw in more people from Twitter.
Yeah.
That's still good. That's still good. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. That's still I still see that as a win right there for sure because there's a
Yeah.
lot of guys that live on Twitter. So yeah, yeah, no, for sure. I am actually cleaning off fishing weights. These are egg weights. We pour them in our shop, and now what I got to do is clean them up. And actually, I'll clean this set for you real quick if you give me a second.
Yeah, but they actually there's actually one out there that's actually called Restream. It's what the app is called, is actually Restream. So I mean, yeah,
Free,
there's a bunch. Huh?
free string,
No,
FRE.
Restream. Restream. REST,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I hear the fridge over here in the background, so sometimes your voice gets a little muffled on that. So, but
Oh,
yeah, no, we make our own fishing weights from scratch. Also surf weights, fishing leaders, and stuff like that. And actually, real quick, while that there's a lot of y'all on the channel that don't recognize y'all's name, I can walk around my shop real quick if y'all would like to see it and see some of the other stuff that we have to offer. We also have spooling videos on our channel where we actually spool reels, tie different kind of knots, and do some testing and like to break stuff. Not intentionally. Okay, no, intentionally.
yeah.
Yeah. So
That had to suck, bud.
so
Oh my God.
there's
Imagine doing your weights with zinc.
oh wow, I have actually.
Oh,
The only bad thing about doing weights with zinc is they don't weigh what they're supposed to weigh. Like if I put zinc in this 1 ounce cavity, it will not weigh 1 ounce. It'll be like 0.75, 0.65, 0.50.
yeah.
But we can do it. The other thing with zinc though is it doesn't. Um, well, it shrinks a little bit. So the wire that we would put in there would actually it would get stuck to the wire, and you couldn't get the wire out. So yeah,
Mm,
no, and that's why ours are solid lead, and it's for that reason. Because now don't get me wrong though, when you pour zinc with a little bit of lead and you have it mixed up just right, when I go like this, I can snap it off, and it'll be done.
yeah.
But with lead, you have to sometimes depending on how soft the lead is, you don't get it off as quickly like that. So you have to twist and twist and twist till it finally decides to come off, or slow down your twist because you're building up friction, and all it's doing is remelting itself to itself. So yeah,
Yeah, that's the only problem with lead is it's so easy to heat up and yeah.
yeah. So all right, let me.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on Daniel. He never got out of bed.
All right, guys. So what I'll do real quick for those of y'all that are new to the channel, I'm gonna walk y'all around my tackle shop. That way y'all can get an idea of what we do, what we're about. And over here is my spooling room. This is where I do I spool up reels. And there's my tester. We have a jig here where I do splices. And actually, the one from Raids that we did the other day is still here. We did a 100-pound test, and it broke at like 120 pound. So the hollow core is still there from that. There's my reel spooling station, which is a mess, but because I've worked out of it a lot. And this one actually here, it went all the way around. It's in kilos because I couldn't find one for pounds. But yeah, right there you can figure up the kilos, and it'll tell you exact amount of pounds there too. So, and actually it's more because if you look at the 50 to the zero, there should be like two more lines or three more lines in between there. So yeah, and then there's spools for when I go pulling my reels there, also over there, underneath there. Have that battery there so that way when I do my wire hookups for my cell line setup, which is that motor down there. And then we got Avid reels, and right now that's all we have. We've been selling the crap out of them. And if y'all didn't know, if y'all ever saw this years and years ago, that's actually me on the Avid reel cover with my 12-foot 3 tiger shark that I caught with an Avid 80, and I pulled that one in 35 minutes from I think it was like 600 yards out. Um, um, Personal gear, those are 80s, 130. I got more personal gear there. That's Bobby the Bobber. That's where we do our fire drawings right there. There's the GoPro setup with all the other stuff that we're about to get rigged up for the shop, microphones and everything. A lot of the stuff that's up here, like this the speaker systems are for the 25K giveaway. That fly rod right there, that fitness extreme MP3 player, that speaker right there, the braided line leaders. We got some fight alarms right here that are getting away too. Some more of my gear right there, my 3 Abbots, 4 Abbots, my older custom gear that I need reels for. I actually counted it up the other day. I think I'd still need, I think it was 20 more Abbots to fill all my stuff up. And then those are my big rig cast out, not big rig cast outs, but big rig cast outs. Those are HXW Raptor MCs, which they only made 24 of those, and I have 4 in the collection right there. And actually, I just got a 5th one the other day. Then LX Raptor, another LX Raptor. Those are 552 Harringtons and Harnells, 553s as well. Got another LX Raptor right there. Patriot Raptor right there. SX, another LX, and then more Harringtons and Harnells and Rawhides. And then, hey, there's the 130 real case from Jacked Up Leatherwork. This is the first leather case that they had made for anybody. And like I said, I told him I'd find it.
About time you find
um,
it.
yeah, yeah, it was here. It was safe. Got hoodies. These black ones here are actually glow in the dark. Let's see. Yep. So, and actually, let's do this. Turn it around for a minute. That way you can. Oh, got somebody trying to break in. Not supposed to be on camera. Oh, I got somebody trying to break in. So there's my weights. You need to use the restroom. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Robert.
Yep. There you go. And we got Matt's Fishing Adventures. That he's a guide out of Rockport, Texas, over there. And what's crazy is his parents or his mom actually was best friends with my parents as we were kids. Obviously, he wasn't born then; he's way younger than me. But yeah, we found that out. And then these are our leaders here on the wall. Well, actually, all the leaders' weights, surf weights, are built by us. Even all of those here in a minute, you'll see those. Then we got our custom rods up here. These are just a few that we have in stock. We got more on the way. There's another couple of them right there. Actually, let's do this. There you go. Now you can truly see their beauty. And then we got our snapper rigs, double drop drum leaders. We got catfish leaders, single drop leaders. Our cell line bucket setups right there. That's for cell line systems. Each one of those buckets has a leader that has 30 hooks on it. Main line is 200-pound test. Drops are 100-pound test. And we got Carolina rigs right there, and both egg and no roll, and then coated cable and mono. Got pompano leaders right here as well. More pomp, bigger hook ones, smaller hook ones. And we got redfish rigs. Remember how that was all empty a few days ago? They Got them all there. Jack Crevelle's. And see that they're starting to disappear too, so we're gonna have to build a whole bunch of those. And we got the surf weights. So these are the 116 gauge. This is the light gauge, and we got them all the way up to 12 ounce. And we got cannonball weights down there. And we got our 332nd. So that was the wire y'all saw me bending a little while ago in the video. But yeah, from 3 ounce all the way up to 12 ounce. So we have those. And then we got the 1/8 gauge ones, which are the super heavy duty ones. So these 3 pounders, those I think are 1575, but that's a 3 pound surf weight right there. So yeah, heavy, heavy. Then we got 16 ounces, 24 ounces, 11s, 20s, 15s, 10s. Yeah. Yeah. Then we got some big old nets. Just to give you an idea, that's a big net. This one has a single extension. These have a double extension, and this one actually it has a light that you can turn on right there with a single extension. And we got big big heavy duty, big black drum leaders, J hooks, tail hooks, circle hooks. Those are big tails. 8 aught J hooks. And we got 15 aught circles, 13 aught circles, 10 aughts. These are bull reds. We got a three-way long. Three-way to the hook is long. And then we got the short ones down here. And then we go to Coda Cable. We got a ton of hooks, guys. Like some people come in and freak out on the amount of hooks of leaders we have. But hey, this is our job. It's our profession. There's easily 10,000 hooks on our walls right now. Easy.
Oh yeah.
And we got our big shark leader gear right there. 6 foot leaders, 5 foot leaders, and then we got 4 footers. And got Coda Cable three-way longs and three-way shorts. Longs and shorts. And then gear to make fishing rods. So we got those. Now that the light's on, you can see the different colors of the camo foam. Oops. Kind
I
of sucked
just
this
break
glass.
it.
Go ahead. Yeah, I know, right? So and we got
Little in the tire
koozies,
closet.
koozies, and more hard life stickers. Oh, I didn't even show you all the wall of stickers either. How can you not show the wall of stickers?
I'm still waiting for my Team Hard Life stickers in the mail.
What size do you want, Jacob? Do you want the big one for the brows, or do you want smaller just for like mid window kind of deal?
One for the smaller one for the. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of the back
That
window.
one or that
Yeah.
one?
Oh, I don't care.
That
Just
one.
any one.
Well, okay. Do you have tint on your windows?
Yeah, I've got tint.
Okay, so then either the hot pink, the chartreuse, or the white
Oh, give me the chartreuse.
chartreuse. So you
Yeah,
want this one or this one?
that one.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. I'll send it up with that custom reel, that rod and reel that you got to get done up.
Smart ass.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, our leaders have caught so far up to a 39-inch cat personally, and a 39-inch flathead as well. Our customers have actually caught bigger ones with the gear and stuff like that. We've actually had our gear put up against alligators, all kinds of sharks, monster stingrays. Yeah, we've done quite a bit. We've done it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hell,
all right, I'm gonna
that
run to the
first
back and get
daughter.
in his bait real quick, and I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Did you want to go with three or just a two?
Well, what's the price for this and then three breeds? I was using tens, bro, but the tens weren't sticking.
Oh yeah, the current's gonna be bad too. So
No, Billy, I didn't.
All of them are 16.
When I went and talked to them, they said they were going to be there all day. So
There's three of them. You're at 87.56 with the 3 counters and
Can I get one more of these?
Yeah.
I'm at $100 budget.
okay. So you're saying you figure up the math for you. I put you at $90.
I get one more, right?
If you get one more, yes. All right. Let me go ahead and get your 3 counters.
All right. Appreciate it, bro.
same here, Brendan. Actually, on 1 liter, I used that same liter every time I went out, and I had a total of, I want to say I think it was right around 90 reds on that 1 liter in it when I was using it. On that one liter, I used 90 times, and I caught them reds before it actually stretched out and it broke.
I need some.
The hell was that? Yep. Well, Albert, when he had that one set up, he told me to test it, and I tested it. I tested the living crap out of it. And that doesn't count. That was just redfish. That doesn't count the black drum I caught with it or the trout that I ended up catching on it. That was just a redfish.
Shark baits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could smell it from here.
Okay.
Here, I was gonna say, with the change, can I get a 10 ounce or no?
But yeah, Edgar, I put that 1 liter. I put it.
30 seconds or 1/8?
332 per test ounce.
Okay.
Yeah, and the gaff tops. Oh yeah, slimy little bastards. What'd you dump? Right.
Oh, guys, let me wash my hands real quick.
By the time you wash your hands, ooh, a redfish sandwich. And the square groupers, Edgar. I've got a couple of those.
All right. Yeah, you can grab it, man.
All right, appreciate it. Let me wash my hands.
Go ahead.
You look like it wore you out.
Well, I had to move around 6 or 7 4.5-foot barracudas, the blackfin tuna, and the southern stingrays to get to the cow nose stingrays that are underneath all of that.
Fun times.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Bro, thank you so much.
Yeah, did you already get the 10
No,
ounce?
no, I'm gonna get it right now.
Okay.
Look, real quick before I go. Told you.
Oh, how old is he?
One.
Wow.
19th.
Congratulations,
Yeah, man.
bro.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. What's his name?
Alligator.
Ali Asandro. I didn't roll my R's on that. My bad. Oh, bro. Can't wait to see him, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Thank you. It was nice seeing you,
keep
man.
rocking it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Keep rocking it.
Yeah, the weather should be nice Saturday.
Mhm.
We're gonna be in South Padre.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, yeah, we're on this side.
That's right. Yeah. Should be right there. There, bro. There. Yeah. No worries, man.
Right, Steven?
Okay, great Mike,
Fine.
man.
I got a fine redfish sandwich.
Good luck, man.
Y'all be safe, man.
Or pan fried, or even grilled.
All right, there we go. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, y'all are talking about seafood sandwiches and stuff. Hungry.
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah, yeah. Let's go back. Oh,
I heard that through here.
I popped it way back over here.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I needed it. I needed it. So, all right.
oh.
Well, it looks like he poured a lot of the egg whites. But again, too, I don't remember how many molds we actually have for that specific weight. Uh, I was thinking he did about 4, maybe 5 racks. And the easiest way for me to count to see how many racks he did is the 8 ounces. We only have 1 mold.
That's it.
And mind you, the other day he's only working, I think, 8 or 9 molds, maybe 10. I ran 32 molds in 18 minutes. Filled them up with brass eyelets, poured them out, threw more lead in, broke out all the weights in 18 minutes. Yeah. Each time I poured all the 32 weights, I actually counted up the cavities of like the 2 ounces, the 3 ounces, 4 ounces, and added all that weight up. 20 pounds of weight was poured out. Not weight like this. Like I didn't include where we had all the slag. There's no way to
Yeah.
calculate that. All weight. 20 pounds of lead. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off right now. So with that. Yeah.
Oh, with Youngling Lager. Oh, I bet you that had to taste really good.
That I've had quite a like I've tried beers, didn't like their flavor, but when they're put into a beer batter, it's a whole new dynamic. It's just like,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
yep. I could totally, yes, totally see
There's
that for
a
sure.
there's a restaurant up here that does that, the Fish Fridays or whatever, especially during
Uh
Lent.
huh.
They actually have their beer batter mixed with Guinness. Oh my god.
Ooh. And I just caught a whiff of it right now. Just like,
Oh, oh my god.
oh, that sounds so good.
And
All right,
I
guys. So
figured
since
out.
we're talking about food, what is your favorite meal, whether it be seafood, whether it be, kind of quesada, what is your favorite go-to food? Your happy food. What would it be if you could right now, like you can have it right now, what would it be? Spicy king crab for me. Right there. Boom, done. Like, and I'm talking I could eat 10 to 15 pounds of that in one sitting. No joke. God, man, that's making me so hungry right now.
Trying to think, because I've got so many. Because I'm a fat guy and
Yeah.
I love food.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I just right now, if you could just wish it here, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, those lengua tacos from that little taco shop down the road from where we used to live in Corpus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
They yeah.
god.
Mm. And you know what makes the lengua as well? The tortilla that it's put in. It can be the greatest tasting meat, but if it don't have the right tortilla for it,
It was.
cancel the order.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our saying. Cancel the order.
Yeah. And that little taco shop that was right there in Flower Bluff that lit was between us and the school.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
little
Right.
oh my oh
Nah. Mm-mm-mm.
their breakfast tacos. Oh dear God.
Awesome. Well, yes, two dads right here for sure. Yes, yes, yes. So where are you from? And that's a pretty interesting one. Hyena. Nice, nice, nice. Put it up on the side of fish cakes. That sounds delicious.
Mm.
There's a Mexican restaurant down here called La Javita, and they make an
Ooh.
awesome fish sub down here. It is phenomenal. But it's so hard. It's so hard to go in there and want to choose just one of their fish items. Like I'm
Dude, you want to
real.
order it all.
Oh, you want yes? If they could have like a platter with a little bit of shrimp cocktail, a little bit of their fried shrimp, a little bit of their uh, subs, and oh my, that would be over. That would be over. But uh,
Oh
yeah.
my God. Uber and Brandon just oh my gosh. Chicken mole.
Woo-wee.
And then Brandon said fried fish on rice covered in seafood etouffee.
Mm, 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 mm.
Oh my God. That just made my mouth just freaking water.
Oh man. I'm telling you now. Reading their comments, I'm thinking about those shrimp that I had up in North Carolina. Well, not North Carolina. It was in. Uh, I went with my roommate on. It was on. We had a '96 for the Marine Corps birthday, and so we went to a steak and ale place. Mind you, it was I think three of those. They're shrimp about this big. They're stuffed. They look like mini lobster
Mm.
tails. And for three of them is like 25 or $35 for three of them. And that was the platter. Like you really couldn't put anything else on there, kind of deal. Well, when I got home that night, they brought me a platter that had like 12 of them on the plate. Woo! Mm, mm, mm.
Okay. So, Billy, with yours, there's not a whole lot of people left in this world that will eat liver. I am
Sure.
one of them. I will eat liver all day long. But the way you have it set up on here, the sour cream potatoes on the side with potato pancakes and sour cream chive dipping sauce, son, I grew up on that dish.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that sounds delish. I still would have to have a twist of lemon in there on top of that.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Lemon. It'd have to have some lemon. Yep.
My mom usually served it with like a really like a it was a lime onion and cilantro on top of the liver.
That reminds me of the machitos with the heart, the liver, was
Hmm.
the heart, liver, gizzard, and the tripas that would surround it and keep it encased.
Yep.
Oh, oh, God! But those things were not easy to cook either. You had to heat them up, and heat them up, and then at the last minute, toast the outside because the flaky or the crispy tripas on top, if they were soggy, it didn't have the same effect. Lime, chipotle, and mayo. I have not tried that with mayo. That sounds delicious, though. That does. But I think I would have to do um, uh, not mayo, but Miracle Whip. Sorry, I love a Miracle Whip. I like the sweet flavor to it. A lot of guys are
Mm-hmm.
like, that's ground. No, I like the sweet flavor to it.
Barbacoa tacos. Oh yeah.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, hyena. If you can, just at least you dotted out some of the letters on that. But yeah, try to keep it those kind of words out of it, just because we do have kids that watch the channel. But thank you for at
Yes,
least dotting those words out.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Mm. Chicken heart fried up, deep fried. It's awesome. That or raw
Oh
shark heart, pretty good too.
yeah, sure, jerk.
Dude, I'm telling you, it just tastes like a real salty um, raw oyster. That's what it boils down to, like a raw oyster, just on the salty side instead of the sweet side.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because Russell, the first time he took me out freaking shark fishing, he did that to me. You gotta eat the shark, and I'm sitting there going, dude, really? I'm older than you. I know that trick. But
Yeah,
so I was like, okay, fine, cut it out. I'll eat it. I'll take a bite right now. And he's
yeah,
like, no, you won't. I said, give me the dang heart, and I'll do it. And he did. He
right,
took the heart out, and I took a bite of that thing.
yeah,
He about
yeah.
freaked out.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, he didn't believe me, and I'm sitting there eating. Pulled out the shark heart, and it's still sitting there eating and
Mm-hmm.
filleting up the shark. We're gutting the shark. We couldn't fillet it. We're still on the pier, but I wanted it prepped out because they were going to take it home. So yeah,
Oh God. Okay, so Luciano, you say you could do tripas, but not the liver. What is the best way you think tripas is prepared or cooked?
yeah, yeah. You got to. I mean, there's a bunch of ways to do tripas. Do you like them super crispy? Do you like them a little bit soggy? Do you like them burnt?
Oh, Luciano, if you haven't tried shark tacos, you need to. Dear God.
Yep, yep. Well, it depends what kind of shark. I haven't tried mako or thresher, so I can't vouch for them. But for me, black tip shark, bonnet, Atlantic sharp nose, the smaller sharks like that, they fry up very, very well for the tacos like that. Yes.
Hmm. And I
Mm-hmm.
love stingray tacos too. Oh my God.
Yeah. I want to learn how to make scallops, like the seasoning of scallops, because a lot of shark and stingray are done that way.
Hyena. Yeah, I hear that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's like, what do you want to eat? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not like my son, when I
Oh,
ask
yeah.
him, what do you want to go eat? He's like, yes. He's like, he's not picky. He just wants to eat. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
True that. True that. Yes, sir.
All right, Luciano, you can stay.
Whatever.
She likes it the way I do. I love them deep fried with lemon.
Mm. Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mm.
Dude, everybody tomorrow, if they haven't already gone out and got something to eat, going to be eating seafood because of this thread. Watch. Watch.
Mhm.
Hey, and if y'all do, send a picture to the email to
Yeah.
teampartlifenumber@gmail.com. Let's see what kind of food y'all hooked up in response to this video tonight of us talking about food. So,
Hey, your
I know
video
I
just dropped.
do it.
Said your video just dropped a couple minutes ago.
Oh, the video short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the finding leaders galore.
Yeah, man. Robert, when he was out there, man, he that dude was just on the move, left and right, left and right. And he comes walking. I see him walking up there with a handful of leaders that he plucked out of the rocks or whatever. Like, all right. So figured, figured I'd share that. And then I did a bunch more videos of just being out there on the rocks, just enjoying the scenery. So there's quite a few shorts that are gonna be coming out about that. So hope y'all enjoy. Also, too, let me know if y'all like them like that, or would you rather hear them with the original sounds of being out there on the rocks with the waves splashing and stuff like that. I get
Do a
I
mixture
get
of
it
both.
both ways. Huh?
Just mix it up. Do one with the extra sound and do the one with the original sound. Just mix it up.
Right, right.
You know,
I will. Definitely.
and it
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
everybody
Because
happy.
that best way to cater them both. Yeah.
Yeah,
Serve
there you
both
go.
ways. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's too close. Let's see. Fried squirrel and squirrel gravy. Okay.
Hmm.
I've not tried it.
It's
I've
good.
not. But not saying I won't try it. I just said I haven't tried it.
Now, I don't know how many people have ever tried it. I know Toby has, just because where he lives. But nutrient.
Oh, I have not tried it.
So it's basically just an overgrown sized rat,
Yeah.
basically. You know, but if y'all are, and I think they've got them in Florida too.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
But if y'all get a chance to try it because it is good.
Hmm. That sounds like something pretty interesting for sure. Let's see. Gumbo.
Take it
You know
easy,
what?
Ray.
I do have to admit, man, Louisiana food, no matter what it is, it's good. That Louisiana food and spice and all of that is pretty much. And please don't take this with any kind of disrespect, but it's like Szechuan food. Like it's just the flavoring is it's authentic. It's its own flavoring. Like you can't really compare it to anything else. Um, kind of like Mexican food with uh, like pico de gallo and guacamole and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, yeah. And I hate to say this, but I mean the only thing about American food besides hot dog and a hamburger. Uh, I don't even know if steak is from the U.S. But I would say yes, just because all the beef we have here. Yes.
Steamboat, yes. I've actually heard of that place, Julio. I've actually heard that. Steamboat Bill's in Lake Charles, Louisiana. There's a couple people that have told me about that place.
Hmm. That yeah, we're definitely onto something with some food here. Now I did try a place up in Chicago called Run Forest Run, or no, not Gumbo Seafood. What was the deal from
Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump Shrimp? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a seafood place up there. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I proposed to the waitress like 20 seconds after she started talking. It was pretty funny. My roommate, my buddy looked at me and goes, "What?" I was like, "Bro, like her voice. Oh my God, I'm in love."
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon. They also have a little plate out there, the soft hot cracklings, and I actually had it served up with frog legs, and that was awesome.
Now, frog legs are on another level as well, for sure. That's some good. I don't know. A lot of people are on a rave about alligator, and I've tried alligator. I have not found and I tried some. Like Chicago had that
Ain't no yanking them cooking.
where all the restaurants come out and they cook, and basically you pay a fee to get in to get in the deal, and then it's all you can eat food. You just get in line and they serve you like a small
Yeah,
thing, a taste test kind of deal, and you
yeah,
can eat all the food you want all day long as you're in there kind of deal.
yeah.
And I tried alligator from like 7 or 8 different spots. My buddy was
Now,
all blown away by it. I was just like, nah, it's just not me.
that's
But
the,
it may just
yeah.
be me. You know what I mean?
The sad thing is if you don't clean the alligator right, or even cook it right, it will. Especially if you leave any of the fat on there, it'll ruin the taste.
Wow. So they work backwards compared to beef.
Right.
Hmm. Did not know that.
My uncle when he's because my uncle goes from Louisiana to and Florida. That's his little half a year thing. He lives in Florida half the other year. He lives in Louisiana. And he always
Uh,
told me that he goes, if you leave any of the fat on that gator meat, he goes, and you cook it, it tastes like crap.
hmm. Wow. That's food for thought right there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. What would we say is the best tasting animal? Okay, so by itself or once it's prepared?
Well, see, that's hard. That is a very hard question because for one, beef is good.
Mm-hmm.
Beef is by far the most versatile animal, but at the same time, you got hog because out of hog comes bacon, and bacon makes everything taste better.
Pick it.
Now, for domesticated, I would have to say the top two are beef and pork. Wild game, I'm going to say elk and venison.
Okay. So I haven't tried elk. No, actually, I have tried elk, but I only had a few bites of it, and it was really good. It really was. I tried bison. Um, what's that other one? I tried something else, but for land animals, yes, they are delicious. Now, if we're talking about like food from the sea and stuff,
Oh,
I am
bluefin,
extremely, huh?
bluefin all the way.
Well, see, that's the beautiful thing about bluefin, though, is like you can eat it raw. That's why I asked, are you talking about prepared or are you talking like raw? You know, because I had to kind of throw that one in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love bluefin. I mean, I can eat a crap load of that as well. But after a
Mhm.
while, you kind of do get tired of eating cold, and sometimes I like hot, warm, like texture or meat or whatever. So sometimes I have to give it up to like the snow crab, king crab kind of deal, or even crawfish. But I
Take
have
it easy,
eaten
Sal.
I ate a that was it the scorpion fish, the one that was really poisonous, with
Lionfish.
the lionfish. Yeah,
That's freaking delicious.
that basically when I was cooking it, I put it off to the side of I cooked it in a disco, and then on my disco it has like a brim around it.
Hmm.
I put it off to the side, and I took a little piece of it because I wanted to try. Like I was waiting to try it. Well, needless to say, I ate the whole fish before I even got it off the disco.
Hmm.
Like everybody's like, "Where's it at?" I was like, what fish? What are you talking about?" I was like, they're like, "You ate it all?" I was like, "Man, that thing was good. Like good, real flaky, super white meat, and just
Oh,
it was
buttery,
amazing."
flaky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, amazing. But see, you can't
yeah.
really do that with tuna. Once you cook it up, you know, it defeats the purpose of eating tuna unless you want to make a tuna sandwich, which I love tuna sandwiches, but sashimi is now I'm waiting to try it like fresh off the fish offshore one day. Like,
Okay, so that's how I tried it. Okay,
Mhm.
it was just caught, and the captain asked the guy that caught it. He goes, "Do you want to split this up between everybody?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, sure. We'll just cut it up and leave it." That coming off of the fish, being right after caught like that, I can never eat tuna again unless I eat it like that, because unless I'm having it grilled. But having it raw, unless it
Yeah.
comes directly, if I'm on a boat, then I could eat it. That ruined me because that was so freaking delicious. It wasn't even funny.
Yeah. 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 I used to be in love with spicy tuna rolls, but then when I started getting too filled up on them after like 2 or 3 rolls, I started going with just tuna sashimi by itself and then adding the spicy mayo and the eel sauce. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
eat the spicy tuna rolls no more. It's because of that reason, kind of like that, having the thickness of the fish meat is freaking, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Money Boy had a question for you. What's a price range to fill up a 50 wide with TBL?
Tight line braid. Are you supplying the line or we supplying the line? And if we are, what weight class of line are you trying to fill it up with? And also, are you going level with the spool, below the spool, or are you overfilling the reel, like maxing it out? You know, I hate to say this, but y'all are making me so hungry. McDonald's is open 24/7. I might go get me a double fish fillet sandwich. I know, it's nothing, but right now I just need some kind of fix.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. You want to know how bad of a small town that I live in right now?
well,
Okay.
when you said you have to drive several hours just to get back to a convenience store for the lottery ticket, I was like, you're out there, bro.
Okay. So the McDonald's here,
Uh-huh.
they close at 9 p.m.
Um, I saw one where they do the McDonald's, but they also have like it's not just like the McDonald's menu. It has like home cooked stuff from that town on the menu, kind of deal. I saw one like that. I don't know if it was real or not, but I heard this was years ago. It came out on the news or something like that. So yeah.
Yep. And Julio, yes, that that rattlesnake round up in Freer. If y'all get a chance to go, go.
See, I want to go because I want to try rattlesnake. I don't think I've had rattlesnake yet.
Oh, it's freaking delicious.
Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. Pan fried yellowfin tuna with the bun. Oh, I,
Yeah, William, the town I grew up in, yeah, we didn't have nothing. Yeah, I mean, it was where I'm from, a little town called Sarita, Arizona. I could actually remember them paving the roads in that town to actually have paved roads.
damn it. Uh, with you guys all the way to the brim with 300 yards of 100-pound. Okay. Brim with 300 yards of 100, 300 yards of 130 on a 50 wide. I already have the 50 wide. Okay. So, um, okay. So the 100-pound test is 20 23 cents a yard for the 100 and the 130-pound test. The 200-pound test is 25 cents a yard. So that's the best way I can answer it because doing those three different um, yardage amounts on there, I really don't know how much it will take. And also, what kind of Avid 50, or what kind of 50 are you talking about? Are you talking about a Tiagra? Are you talking about a Penn, a Shimano, a Squall, an Avid? That's- He did, man. He left even the molds, like they're so. I'm spending so much time cleaning around them because he did not pay attention to his job today either. Like, this tray should have taken me about 15, 20 minutes to clean, and I'm over here like having to
Hold that up to the
clean the
camera.
weights. Huh?
Hold that up to the camera. Oh my
So
God.
just so you can see, that's how thick. That's how much of a gap he left on the mold. You can see this edge. This edge right here. That means he left the gap, the mold, semi open while he poured it.
Yeah.
So it filled up all the way around. So I'm literally having to cut the weight out of it, and and it ends up making it look like crap. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm I'm not gonna gloat too much, but I'm kind of am. The first time I was up there pouring weights with Albert, and the way he showed me how to do it, and he only had to show me once. When he poured that first couple molds of what he wanted me to be doing, he almost never had to come back there and double check my weights until he was taking them apart. And when he
mhm.
would come back and say, "Hey, these are the ones that messed up," he could probably hold them in his hand.
Yeah, 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 without a doubt. And that was your first time out. This guy's
Hmm.
already been here for months, and I'm still having like this issue. And you know, granted, like I said, I know the guy is trying to create a living, but at the same time, I got to look at the bigger picture. And if I have to do this much work to get this little, I mean, like I said, 5 hours, I'm going to end up figuring out how much it costs me to have him working and doing this. And then also, too, the amount of lead that was put in there, the amount of propane he used up for the day, too. All of that gets calculated in. And I'm going to see how much it costed me to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Okay. Money Boy, he's got an EXW 50.
Avid, wait, EXW 50, which is an Avid.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, because the pins are VSWs. Okay.
Yeah.
So still, the 200-pound test on that reel with those two different ones, I don't know, but I can, like I said, it would be
Have a good night,
uh,
honey.
one to drop anywhere from. Okay, so that 200-pound test of hollow core, you want that, you want the 100-pound to 130, that's 600 yards, and then the rest 200-pound, if I'm reading that correctly, right?
Hmm.
So, Money Boy, quick question. Why are you going with 200-pound test on the top shot? I've ran 200-pound before, and if you're kayaking this out, it's going to feel like somebody is thumbing you on the spool.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, I would say go with 130 as your top shot instead of the 200. And to be honest with you, that's what I use 130 on all my reels, whether it be the 130 T Rex, the 80 T Rex, all of them I do with the 130. If I had 50s, I would do 100-pound, 1,000 yards, and then 130 for the last 500 yards, and that's how I would run it. But if you want it for a certain reason or whatever other than that, then yeah, I I'm probably guessing maybe six. You're probably going to get 400 to 500 yards, a 200-pound like that on there. That 200 pounds is going to eat up the spool really quickly. So, all right, Bluegrass, you have a good night, brother. Yeah, no, y'all seen me break 100-pound test. I've done that when I was doing alligator gar fishing. I was using 100-pound on my braid, and when I got caught up, you saw the amount of work it took me to break that line. I mean, it is strong, strong line for sure. So it's not. I didn't. For me, it's not about the weight of the line or the weight class of the line. It's more of the abrasion resistance that I'm looking for when I am long-term fishing with that rod and reel combo. So being in freshwater and fishing against trees and stuff like that, I'll never put more than 100-pound test line on there because I don't need it. But when I'm out in the surf and running with all of that, I want the thicker line on there just so it can put up with a lot more abuse. Even though it don't sit on the sand, it's just for that reason. John, you have a good night, brother. I know you got to get up early in the morning for work, man. So be safe, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 130 is good enough, brother, to tell you the truth. Well, 180, Thailand has 180-pound test. If they do, I don't know just because they do develop a lot of lines. Like right now, we're waiting for their 20-pound test line to come in, but they don't have 40 because their 40 breaks off at 50, so they just make 50. But it's 40-pound diameter. So, yeah, no, I'm and again too, I don't have enough experience with if you're just doing like 100-yard top shot, then if we do even if you do 500, 500, you should be able to get, say 500 of 130 and then you do or 500 of 100 and then 500 of 130 and then the rest 180. The 180 would throw me off because like I said, most of the time we only do like a 100-yard top shot. So if that's the case, you're going to get a lot more of the 100-pound on there as your backing if that's what you're looking for. So what I would have to do if you're 180, you want 100 yards. Okay, sideline does it. Okay, so then you want 150 because I got 150 too. But like I said, I use 130 on all my gear for when I run the beach. And the reason being is because when I go kayak it, I've seen where the thicker lines feel like somebody is slowing you down. And my guys can attest to this because I came back in asking who was thumbing the reel or whatever. And they're like, it was free floating out there. So that tells me that, that those thicker lines will do that. Yeah, 100 to 130 is perfect, boss, especially for the 50. Now, if you're on a boat fishing in Florida, then yeah, doing, 150, 200-pound test will be fine because you can follow it with the boat. Um, you'd be at 1,500 yards. You'd be right at about 315 bucks. That would still be plus tax. And that would include any splices that we need to do, putting the braids together or anything like that. If we found anything wrong with it, it would all be included in that price. And for with the braid like that too, what I can also do is do a different color inner core for like your first 100 yards on the spool from the spool arbor. So that way, if you're having a major battle with a big old fish and he runs you down and you down to your last, 100 yards, you would at least know that as a marker. And then I can do a different color to your 100-pound and then another one to your 130. So you know when you're in one of those colors and the weight classes. So yeah. No, not yet, boss. They, I was telling everybody on the video when I first got on that they even made a mistake on another dropship order of two HX left-handed Raptor Pluses. They send out right-handed instead, so I'm having to deal with that right now as well. So orders in there. I'm waiting for that. I'm also waiting for an 50 EX, an EX 53 speed. Um, HXW Raptor 3 speed MC. Yes, it's supposed to be an MC. And then also a couple more HXW Raptors and 280 purple T Rexes, as well as I think some MXL and LX, other LXs as well. So it'll be one of my largest orders. Well, it'll be my largest order for this year for sure. Since I've ordered a few, but I've only had one or two come in. For this many to come in, it should be pretty nice. All right, we can do that. You all right, boss?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going through my StreamYard settings and stuff.
Oh, you're what?
My StreamYard settings.
Oh, I thought you said selling some stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
And see on this on mine, I could actually have because I upgraded it a little bit, so I could actually like if you go live with me on the 4th,
Uh huh.
you could actually stream it to your channel.
Oh, that would be sick. That would be sick, man.
So
So when we stream it to my channel, if we can do that, then why don't we just go that way to start the whole thing instead of starting with us and then going to you? Or you want to try to do it for that 1 hour and then rock and
yeah,
roll?
we'll do it the way we planned on it first,
Okay.
and then yeah, because actually I haven't done that before, so I'd love to be able to have you sit there and try to do that. That way I know it works.
Yeah, that would be sick. I'm down for that. Um, eh, William, I was expecting them today. To tell you the truth, I was expecting those reels to be in today. So for me, it's any day now. They should be walking in. Uh, yes, I do. Yes, I do, MB. I need to get out there and catch some sharks. I know for sure next weekend we will be on the beach. Um, we're just praying for some good weather to where it ain't crazy death on a stick kind of deal. But we'll see what's up. I'm definitely game for it. Oh yeah. No, it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to refresh myself. Is that a shark? Can we catch sharks in these waters? Oh man. Yep. Yep. A full set of bearings. To tell you the truth, Jeffrey. Yeah, if you go to Abbott, it would be a lot cheaper than it would be if I were to bring it in. And also, to tell you the truth, shipping the reel back to Abbott and having them do it, it would be really cheap too. Um, shipping costs delivered back to you for Raptor that I think like 40 to $65, which is extremely cheap unless you're trying to do you don't mind doing the work yourself. But then I can order those parts and have them come in, and then pay whatever the cost is. But I be honest, the only parts I've ever ordered were they were given to us because they like the handle was messed up and they covered it under warranty. I've never actually ordered parts or for reels to have them worked on. I've normally just sent them in to them. Paychecks, okay. And heard them going out there. We're glad they're not doing that burnout over here anymore. Oh man. I guess now they realize I'm here more often. You know, they're not acting the fool anymore, or that, or they got told because I did report them to the property owners over here. Yeah.
You want to
I
hear
guess they
something,
were.
Elder?
Huh?
You want to hear something?
What's up?
This the music that I've got that I'm going through on my StreamYard.
Uh huh.
This is actually just from StreamYard, so you don't have to pay
Okay.
for that or anything. But can you hear anything?
Nothing.
Hang on, real quick.
Okay, Jeff. All right. Sounds like some late night booty call music. Hey, there you go. I used to have a girlfriend like that that didn't like me growing a beard or whatever. And as long as I was keep clean shaven, she was good to go. But as soon as I started growing the mustache and all of that, she's like, "Nope, I'm out." So I'm like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't like that." Like, all right, you're lost. Damn it. Yeah. Nope. Josh, thank you very much for sure. And Dwayne, yep,
Thank
yep.
you.
God, I can't believe I've been at it for what, at least 30 minutes on this trade, just cleaning all this on here. Like, golly, man. I know I spent this long on that big tray last night, cleaning that all up. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
spend this long on it.
Have a good night, Billy.
All right, Billy, you have a good one, bro. And thank you again for helping me out with that. I know we're just starting out on it and we got a lot of work ahead of us, but hey, thank you very much, man. Look forward to it because we're getting a lot of compliments on it. So I think it could be a real game changer for the channel, especially if we can figure out that app where we can stream live to multiple different platforms at once. So I'm definitely game for that. And then tomorrow's fire drawing is going to be hot, guys. I'm telling y'all. Be ready for tomorrow. I got Sharkata coming on. If we can figure it out, got Sharkata coming on. And he's also going to let y'all know what he's putting in the pot for our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. Yep.
Send me a message tomorrow if I could remember, and hopefully you can remember. Send me a message to call you tomorrow.
Okay.
There might be a way to do this.
With all three of us? Or are you talking about for when we do that?
All three of us.
I know he'd be game for that too. Yep. 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 Definitely game for that. Mm,
Yeah, some
okay.
of them can get expensive.
God, this is. Whew, wait. And there ain't really much I can do about it now. Just grin and bear it, Go through this, get it all fixed up, and deck it out. So, what's up, Misty? How you doing? All right, guys. So, those of y'all that are new to the channel, um, what kind do y'all do any fishing? And if you do, what kind of fishing do you do? Because we got a lot of guys that do all kinds of fishing and/or hunting, or even guys that work, like big trucks and stuff like that too. Uh, yeah, share. We are definitely a knowledge based channel here, and we do keep it fact orientated as well. So just a heads up.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. So that's all through the StreamYard.
You know that coffee music that I sent you? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That link I told you, that the
Yeah.
stuff that I just played, that was actually from there.
Hmm. I like their jams. I might have to send him a message, see if he can send me direct so I can use it on my channel, and I'll give him props on his. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
oh,
that's
and
the
I
thing.
read
You
that.
could download it.
Huh?
You could just download it.
Straight from YouTube?
Do you pay for your YouTube?
No,
Do you have okay? So you don't have the premium?
I don't have the premium. No.
Okay, I think you have to. Yeah, I think you have to have the premium. I'm not sure because that's what I
Hmm.
have because I freaking hate commercials. So
Well, I'm never on it to watch my own stuff. To watch other people's deal. You know what I mean? And if it does, I don't mind waiting a few seconds to hit skip. So.
but I mean, if you get the premium, I think that's how you could download it
Uh huh.
for his. And like you've seen, the guy has got a ton of videos or with the music for it.
Yeah.
So I mean, and those ones that I played were all from his channel.
Damn it. Okay.
So
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna have to look at it because I'm needing more music for my channel. Um, oh man, hey, you know what though? The one place or the two places I forgot. Remember that 2 foot long taco I used to get
yeah,
from Tosechi?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they're still around, but they're a bit more expensive now. That taco used to be like $9. It's now like $18. That it's 2 feet
yeah,
long. So, and then when you roll it up, it's probably about that thick. It's like a big old burrito, but it's 2 feet long.
yeah,
But then you also have that other one, Chacho's Tacos, and that one comes in a pizza plate because or a pizza box because it's so big. Yeah, we might have to do a video on that one. Tomorrow is Friday. Maybe I'll get it. There's no way me and Jeff can finish it. There's no way me and Jeff have tried, and I'll probably eat like the taco. Literally is about this big, folded in half,
yeah,
and I've eaten a sliver maybe about like this wide, like long waist. That's all I've been able to eat.
yeah.
That thing's crazy. Yeah. So,
So
but I'm almost done, boss. I'm almost done, but I'm still gonna go to the back, chop up some wire, which should probably take me another 30 minutes, and then I'll probably call it a night after that. Because I'd rather do it right now at nighttime that I'm by myself than trying to do it tomorrow. And if Jeff doesn't come in again tomorrow, that I have to watch out with the front. So
how's he
yeah,
doing?
the what?
Did Jeff got what? Did he hurt his shoulder or something?
No, he said that he woke up and he was feeling kind of dizzy today, so he didn't come in at all.
Well, working with you, I feel dizzy every day.
You get used to it. You're still here. All right, guys. So looks like we're down to the last 5%. Remember, guys, we're doing our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, and we're taking entries right now until I hit 25,000 subscribers. The best way to, or the only way to get into this drawing is by screenshotting. Once you have shared a link from Jacked Up Leatherworks YouTube or his channel or my channel and or the videos from our video or from our channels to any social media platform out there, guys. And then you submit the screenshots to our email, which is teamhardlife1 at gmail.com. And we have a bunch of prizes, like I showed earlier on in the video. They're sitting over there on the counter. We got more coming in. Like I said, we got another sponsor coming in tomorrow. I know what he's going to hook us up with, but I'm going to let him share that information because that's it's a lot of money for what he's putting in there. So yeah, stay tuned for that as it's coming. And then again, Jacked Up Leatherworks here. It's got the real cover as well, and the winner will be able to pick and choose what they want, whether it be a 50, 80, or a 130. So again, if you haven't subscribed to Jacked Up Leatherworks, go and subscribe to his channel as well, and we'll keep it rocking. But definitely thank you again, Jacob, for coming on, and um, pass the word about your fire drawing as well, so that way they could get ready for it, or they could start getting into it like we are.
Yeah, so on April 4th, I'm going to be doing a fire drawing, kind of like what Albert does. It's going to be for in-house credit. So the more people we get entered into it, the higher the dollar amount's going to go, the more items you could get. So you can get a bunch of small items or you can get a big item. It doesn't matter. As long as I make it, or if it's a challenge, I'll make it somehow.
Accepted.
Yeah, I ain't scared.
Awesome. Oh yeah, no, I'm excited, guys. So again, we got a lot of work ahead of us. We do appreciate y'all chiming in on the channel and asking your questions. We do keep it family orientated here. You see us joke around with each other, but it's all in good fun. We don't do no harassment or bad gear like that. It doesn't. It's not allowed. So no trolling, but here to have a good time, learning knowledge, and ask your questions. We do encourage that big time. So again, guys, thank you very much, Jacob. You have a good night, brother, and everybody else too on the channel. Y'all have a good one, and we'll definitely hit it up for sure. So
I'm gonna send
yeah,
you a
no.
I'm gonna send you a message on Messenger real quick. As soon as you get done, we close this out.
All right, brother. You have a good one, and y'all have a good one too as well. I'm gonna go ahead and
All right.
close it out so that way I can put it on the charger
Yeah.
real quick.
All right,
Later,
later.
guys.